Я успел замерять свинину. Позер. Нет, чтобы пиццу сделать, как настоящий мужик. Игра, спасибо за донатик. Доса, спасибо за донатик. Серга, Дарк Серга вы уже поддержали. Так или иначе, уху! Еще некоторое количество времени от нашего марафона. Что-то много, нет? Кто-то наебывает. Нет, да, 9 часов. Хорошо. Ладно. Хорошо и ладно. Ладно и хорошо. Хорошо и ладно. Ладно и хорошо. Хорошо и ладно. Вопрос заключается в том, куда мы еще можем пойти. Что еще мы не делали? Я вообще думаю, то, что мы, короче, на этом, на еде закончим. Но что-то нет. А, точно. Где эта штука? А что, по-нормальному не установилось? Ладно, будем искать через жопу. Рям. Рум. Что за соседа было? Кабель обрезали, соседи опять. Возможно, и соседи, но вышла из строя подстанция. Типа с подстанции веселились. Как он типа веселел, поспав и поев. Неожиданно. Оказывается, если удовлетворить свои низменные функции, то неожиданно ты становишься веселее. Херня какая-то. Никогда такого не было, и вот опять. Вроде Москва. Да нет, деревня какая-то. Вы просто ничего не понимаете. Вам кажется, что Москва. На самом деле такая здоровенная деревень. Деревень. Отличная и чудесная деревень. Деревень. Поехали. I'm ready, bitch. I never be so ready, bitch. Окей, хорошо. Да, пошли вы в задницу. Я хочу музыку послушать. Даже если придется после этого удалить запись. Субтитры. У меня в подъезде пожар был под станцией. У меня в подъезде пожар был под станцией из-за крысы. Камикадзе сгорела, недели полторы света не было. Норм.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like...
Мне нравится, что перевод уже не соответствует тому, что она говорит.
And there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Побег из
The room
Шоушенка.
is a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
Что, в зубах
They're
застряло?
lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Типа, зачем ты меня сюда позвал и как бы притащил?
Anyone here?
Перевери, как что дальше. Нифига себе, она как пьяная бегает.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are no helvet. They work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Окей.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Непонятненько. Когда поиграть-то я смогу?
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
А почему нет? Совет.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Неплохой способ, как бы, поступления на должность директора. Мне нравится. Сыграй в русскую рулетку, если победишь, то, короче, вещи твои. Я чувствую то, что в этом, в байках из склепа был приблизительно такой же сюжет.
The same gun.
Заводить табельным оружием.
Okay.
Ачивка
Now
получена.
I have a gun.
Теперь перезарядка адовая. Пец. Из геймпада нет, просто Стивити немного не моя. Я не знаю, 35-36 где-то. Так получше будет. Оу. Я не ожидал, что все на выстрелю. Сколько стоит 1 час добавить? Не помню. Мы остановились на 600? Ладно, если вы сейчас будете добавлять, вы будете добавлять как бы в сон.
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
Ну, блядь, субтитры просто пиздец.
Alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Оу.
Walk away!
Неплохо. Мне еще, возможно, нужно немножечко сбросить чувствительность до 30-ки где-то. Чем меньше, тем лучше. Мы уложимся в следующий день. Ну, удачи вам. Пока вы вкладываете в 3 часа ночи. Определенные показания. Чудесно. И нахрена я здесь закрылся? Надеюсь, то, что что-то теперь другое будет снаружи.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Я немного не совсем уверен, как... Прицеливание местами идет. Пипец, меня вынесли быстро. Мы поезд не досмотрели. Там остался час.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our.
Я иногда просто не понимаю, как пули летят, ну ладно.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Ладно, ладно, иду, иду. Тут сюжет как Dark Souls. Его нет. Неплохо.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Подберу.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
О, уборщика круче.
My turn.
Эту игру не играть надо, а читать и слушать. Те файлики и
Just
проигрыватели — это топчик. Видео чуть-чуть похуже.
I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Блин, меня так как-то немножечко смущает анимация их разговоров. Не знаю почему.
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that?
Самое все, что такой пиздец тут происходит, грубо говоря, каждую субботу.
Before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions and...
У меня тоже много вопросов.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Ни хера
For
непонятно.
you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Хорошо, хорошо, я тебя понял. Вопросов нет. Только перестань ко мне обращаться. Как?
Has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Okay.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, director.
Блин, что не так с анимацией этих лиц? Она мне напоминает анимацию из этого, Илай Нуар. Когда она слишком выразительная местами.
Incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director.
Они как-то слишком
But that's not me.
спокойно ко всему
I'm
этому
not the
дерьму
director
относятся.
type. Not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already
Них это норма.
more than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Это как люди в черном. Понятно, будет уничтожено через сутки, но все спокойно. Да. Окей, вот это удобный телефон, я смотрю.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Отлично.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces.
Я понял, окей, заебись тут.
And bound in the periutility sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Окей.
Got it.
Есть в этой
Thanks.
игре что-то очаровывающее. Очаровывающе неадекватное, как в Alan Wake.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just
Охуенно.
a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Утром электричество отрубилось на 5 часов.
Yeah.
Скажем так, это СЦП, это с уровнем пиздеца ниже на порядок. То есть, как бы, хорошо продуманное СЦП. Да ладно, блин, мы пытались посмотреть СЦП. СЦП такое говно.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers
Когда
not
стрим в
to be
бассейне,
noticed.
когда у меня будет
We
бассейн,
need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
вы можете
So
мне в этом
without you,
помочь.
I never would have found the front door.
Okay. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Неплохо.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
На заднем дворике, если я выкопаю себе бассейн, меня потом, короче, в тюрячку засадят.
Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Учитывая, как ты пытаешься заспойлерить мне имя пистолета, я подозреваю, что его зовут Алан. Либо как там второго зовут? Чем копать надувной. Вот это неплохо.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Не угадал. Макс? Одежда? Видимо, в лифт мы пока еще не получим доступ. Директор офис. Урон после убийства. Нет, давайте обычный урон. Так, вопрос заключается в том, где отдел связи. Исполнительный отдел, конференц-зал. Что за... Окей, давайте попробуем еще раз. Это центр. Вот Room Directive. О! Мои фотографии уже повсюду. Неплохо. Я понял, как ориентироваться по этой
There it
карте.
is again. A welcome message.
Курьеры Death Stranding тут мертвыми валяются. Понял, понял, не тупой.
Overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Я не мог не попытаться. Единственное, что я не понимаю, как пули иногда летают. Как-то по-странному летят. Понял. Ты наш жив, а то вчера я уходил, у тебя 16 часов было. У меня теперь 8 часов. 8 часов меньше, чем 16 часов. Чё? Окей. Это было в полночь, но все равно сейчас меньше, сейчас меньше. Вон там пополнение у ребят. Я продолжение жду, особенно на фоне слухов, что у Ватикана и русских есть свой аналог дома. Ты решил мне заспойлерить всю игру, Акинакс? Я понять не могу.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Ну хотя бы туалеты работают исправно. Бывает, мужик.
Object of power. Looks like the kids have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Ни хера себе дискетку ты нашла!
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Плохо. Четко. Здесь телекинез явно надежнее, чем пули. Ах.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight this.
А чё ты какой-то мусор постоянно подбираешь? Интересные парни тут со мной сражаются.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Судя по всему, нам сюда?
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
Попробуем. Хера себе интересный парень.
Great.
Ты жопа. Но я даже не увидел, как он меня бросил. Ох, ёптать. Серьезно? Поехали.
They can fly now. Great.
Зараза. Ты задолбал.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Да не, херня какая-то.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Уютненько у вас тут. Все расставлено довольно неплохо. И трубы веселые.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated
Alberto
by
Tomasi, head of comms.
illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy
The hiss got him.
caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise.
The hotline can't be far now.
I know local doctors examine them first. Honestly, it would be
Окей.
inside.
Да слышу, слышу. Перестаньте звонить. Я подберу. Как только разберусь, что здесь вообще происходит. Милые картины.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Green logic.
Возможно, я что-то сделал не так. Блин, мне нравится, как тут выглядит разрушение.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Key has a black pyramid on it.
What the fuck? Хорошо. Все, меня активируют как агента. Раковина, передатчик, мост. Ладно, допустим.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Хороший телефон.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Скетичненько. Так, стоп. Немного не туда. Конференц-зал, здрасте.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Да, давай поговорим.
I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already
И...
got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great.
Мне больше
I'll
интересно,
check the
как...
internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the
В
sooner...
истории как-то объясняется, как мы с этим связаны, как игрок с этим связан. Хера себе у них тут интересные построечки. Небось, короче, в конечном итоге мы найдем комнату, которая окажется здоровенным открытым пространством.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Чё, опять будет даме-даме?
Hope has asked us to document his incantation.
Ты уже играл, да? В смысле? Нет, не играл.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Ну просто логично. Как наебать еще сильнее человека, который думает, что застрял в закрытом пространстве? Дать ему открытое пространство и застрять его там.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Я так думаю, длинным путем. Я как минимум вижу офис уборщика. What? Уборщик здесь, я так понимаю, тоже работает хуй пойми сколько. Раз у нас есть, короче, типа... Хер пойми какой по возрасту здания, то нам... Ну и уборщик должен быть соответствующий. Вот зараза. Блин, что за пиздец тут происходит?
What's down that way?
What the fuck?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that. Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Типа имя уборщика, анаграмма на надпись и exit?
Not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one.
Блять, я его английский вообще не понимаю. Что, блять, происходит?
And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Я хуй его знаю, что это за акцент. Викинг?
Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry.
Это финский.
I've
Ёб
left
твою
you
мать.
clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The works on the task board here you can do later when you have time.
Я слышу только...
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
Звучит прекрасно.
Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Хорошо, договорились. Окей, будка охраны. Центр мейнтенс? Фью тренинг. Я, блядь, потерялся. Ни хрена себе тут туалеты получше. Итак. Еще раз. Где может быть какая-то ебучая будка? Секунду, у меня упал чат. Упал чатик, не поднять, не поднять, чат не поднять. Что, подскажете, куда? Нет? Я... Будка рядом с точкой сохранения. У меня есть какая-то будка? Бляха-муха. Как я прошел?
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Позитивненько. Насосики. Насосы. Я-то больше сел. Еще 7 часов. Все столько же. Че, ребята, документалочку? Опять спать? Не, опять основа. ЧГК. А есть новые выпуски ЧГК? ЧГК. Ах, ребята, там, походу, судя по всему, боты привалили. Сейчас память начнут. Не поверите, откуда я узнал. Так что аккуратнее. Да точно. Что у нас, типа, какой последний что, где, когда был? Что, где, когда? Что, где, когда? Что, где, когда? И у меня уже Twitch немножечко просел. Я что пытаюсь... Джуз чатинг. Поезд по Норвегии. Не, поезд по Норвегии рано. Я водички закажу, я водички закажу, я водички закажу из воды. И воды, и водички. Допустим. Какого тут только пиздеца нет. Окей. Сосредоточен. 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 Так, отлично. Кто помнит, на какой что, где, когда мы